Debbie. Today I'm going to show you how to make a plain wood decor hanger. The chicken one, the little chickie. I'm going to show you how to quickly and inexpensively transform it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cut off this tag. And we're going to cut off the hanger. Okay. It comes already painted white and it kind of has this wood texture on it. So I'm going to leave this one white. And the first thing I want to do is take some Waverly chalk paint in the color pumpkin. And we're going to open that. Shook it up already. And I'm going to take just one of these little sponge painters. And just dip that a little bit into the lid here. And I'm going to paint his feet and his beak with this. I'm going to turn it to the side so I can kind of see where I think the bottom of the chickie would be. And we're just going to paint the legs and his feet in this orange color. Kind of got to get down into the crevices there where the wood grain that they have on some of these boards. So we're going to get down in there. Okay. So just like that, we've already painted his little feet. And now I'm going to turn it this way and I'm going to paint his little beak with the same color. Let's see, got some fuzz. Get this fuzz off of this paintbrush real quick. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to paint his little beak. And again, I'm just going to kind of guesstimate where I think his beak starts and stops in his little body. And we're just going to paint that. And that's it for the orange. Okay, set that down. Let's go ahead and close this up so I won't spill it because I am a klutz. All right, now for his body, I want to make this whimsical. So I'm going to take some of the Waverly chalk paint and ink because I'm kind of going for a farmhouse feel on this. And I need to shake this up so I can get some in the lid here. There we go. I had just used it, so it was already mixed, but I needed to shake it up. Let me grab a paper towel. Okay. Because I'm going to do some polka dots. And I'm just using a dauber. You can buy these at the Dollar Tree, Walmart, any home improvement store. All right, I've got some paint loaded, but I want to daub a little bit of it off onto my paper towel until it kind of looks even. All right, and to do polka dots, what you're going to do, and these are rather large, like I said, I want this to be whimsical. So I'm going to just come down here, I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to just turn it just a little bit and then pick it up. Then I'm going to come up here a little bit, press it down, turn it just a little bit, and pick it up. Then we're going to load some more paint on it. Daub it off until it looks even. You can kind of turn the sides of these to make sure the paint doesn't get all gloppy on the sides. I'm going to just go down, take and twist it just a little bit and pick it up. All right, it didn't get in the center, so I'm just going to dab it with the side of the dauber. Sometimes when it has that wood grain, the paint won't go all the way in those grooves and you'll have to just kind of daub it on with the edge of it. Okay, load some more paint. Daub it off until it looks like the paint is even on the bottom. And then we're just going to come over here and I'm just kind of staggering them. And then we're going to twist it just a little bit, pick it up. Okay, and if you mess up, I like to keep baby wipes handy so you can come back in and wipe it off if need be. And y'all, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is for my home. It's meant to be whimsical and fun. So if you get a little bit of paint on it, it's okay. All right, got some right there. And I'm going to be distressing it as well, so I'm not that worried about it. Okay. Daub off some of the extra paint till it looks even on the bottom. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here and put one. Put it down. Turn it. And some of these are not perfectly round, and that, you know, that's part of the issue as well. Some of these little daubers. So if you're needing to have perfect polka dots, you might want to go somewhere like Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that to get some that are a little bit better quality. All right, I'm going to put one right here, put it down, turn it just a little bit, pick it up. And let's see, got to get in there in the grooves on that one as well. Some of the wood grain, it didn't pick up all in the center. All right, I think I'm going to go right here over this hole. Put one down. Turn it just a little bit. Pick it up. This is turning out so cute, y'all. And then I'm going to put one up here. And I think that's going to be enough polka dots for this little guy. There. Okay. Yeah, I like that. All right, let me get this out of the way. Let's just make sure that it's getting into all the grooves. And I think it is. I think I'm going to try on this one to get this side a little bit better. Let's see. If I come right here, press it down, lift it up. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, good deal, y'all. I'm happy with that. All right, now we've got to let that dry, and looks like right here on his beak, it needs just a little more paint. So I still got some orange loaded on my brush here. Just gonna dab a little bit more orange on that beak. Let me check his feet. I think they look pretty good. So I think I'm happy with that. Right. You can take a small paintbrush and dab it in the paint and then fill in some of the smaller areas where the wood crevices are, like so. See, I think that looks pretty good, y'all. All right, I like to save these little plastic bags when I use a good paintbrush that I'm going to wash out, not the throwaway ones. And I'll put it in there till I go downstairs, then I can wash it. That way it won't dry out. Okay, guys, I'll go ahead and get rid of this. And I'm going to dry this completely, and then I'll be right back. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do is this little hair up here at the top. I want to make him some hair using this nautical rope or jute rope that they have from the Dollar Tree. So what I'm going to do is just cut off some short pieces, unravel it, and then cut off the short little pieces. And then we're going to glue those on up here at the top where his little hair's sticking up. I think that should be enough. If not, we can cut a little bit more. All right. This is going to be so cute. All right. I'm just going to put some glue right there. And I want to get my finger protector on because this will be hot. And I'm just going to glue it down. And then just kind of spread out the little hairs. Okay, like so. Looks like one of them wasn't glued down. That's okay. Just put another little bead of glue. You want to try to use minimal glue so that it won't, you know, be all clumpy and gloppy looking. Hot glue strings, y'all. All right. Now we're going to continue to glue little pieces at a time here. Just kind of mash that down. While I'm holding that down, I'm going to separate his little hair, if you will, up at the top. Oh, that looks so funny. And we'll probably put a bow right here at the base of all this little hair, so I'm not worried about the bottom. Okay, move over a little bit more. Just put some glue right there. Putting a little bit bead of glue across the top on the very bottom where we're going to be hiding it with a bow, just so it'll hold the front and the back. Coming on over. Okay, glue down the next little section of rope here to make his hair. Oh, this is so funny. Let's get all those scissors and stuff over. This is so funny, y'all. These little crafts crack me up. I love having something whimsical in my home. So when I walk in the room, I look at it and it makes me chuckle. If y'all don't have something like that in your home, I encourage you to either buy something if you're not crafty. And, you know, lots of stores have home decor out right now that's whimsical. I don't know if it's a trend or, you know, what, but with the way the world is right now, if you can bring some laughter to your day by adding some whimsical decor to your home, I don't think you can go wrong with that, guys. His hair. Oh my gosh, that cracks me up. That's so funny. This little chicken dude has some wild looking hair. Okay, guys, let's get the hot glue strings off. Now, all right, I do want to add some distressing to it before I go much further. Let me get my Waverly Antique Wax. This is my go-to for distressing. And I'm gonna get some gloves because I don't want to get it all over my hands. Okay. All right. Put some gloves on first. All right, guys. I like to use a baby wipe to apply the stain. And I buy these at the Dollar Tree, at Walmart, when they're on sale. Okay, let's shake this up. And this is just the Waverly Antique Wax. I bought this at Walmart. You can use brown paint if you don't have this. It'll work good too. I'm going to start out with this orange because the orange is a little bright for what I'm wanting. So I'm just going to take some of that Waverly Antique Wax and tone it down a little bit. Oh yeah, I like that a lot better. See how just putting a little bit of the wax on there, it toned it down from that bright orange like his beak to a more country farmhouse looking orange. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to his beak. kind of got to be careful if you're just wanting to do the orange part, not to get it over onto the white. But I'm liking this antique look. So y'all, I think I'm just going to go for it. And I'm going to antique this whole thing. Oh yeah. I like it, especially how it's getting down in that wood grain. And it doesn't take much. Oops, I got to be careful though, because that black paint is coming off. Let me get that up real quick. The black paint, when I wet it with the baby wipe, is kind of coming off, and I don't want that. I want the antique wax color. So we'll go gently over the polka dots. All right, let's go ahead and dip this right here. And we're going to antique wax around the polka dots. Luckily, this is from my house, so it does not have to be perfect, because I will just be displaying this in my home on my wall of whimsy. Okay. There we go, y'all. That looks good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now I'm going to take an area of the baby wipe that has no antique wax on it and kind of go back over it and take some of that back off. So it's just kind of lightly distressed. And then we'll do the final rubbing down with a paper towel, a dry paper towel. All right, let's go ahead and get a dry paper towel. And then we'll just wipe it. Must not have had those polka dots completely dry, because it's kind of smudging. I believe I can take another baby wipe while it's still kind of wet and get that right off. Yeah. I'm just going to need to go back over with a little more antique wax, y'all. Real live crafting, guys. Sometimes things go a little wonky. You just got to go with it. Okay. I love it, y'all. It's so cute. He's so cute. Now we need to put a bow up here. Let's see. A bow. I've got some cute... I think this green ribbon would be cute with it. It's kind of a soft green color. I think that would be really pretty. All of these colors with the little polka dots. Okay. So I'm just going to tie a little bow. Okay. Kind of like you're just, tying your shoe, basically. Let's go tie a bow. Bring it back in a little bit. Tight in the center until I get my little loops the way I want them. I'm not the best at tying these kind of bows, guys. I need to get on the YouTube and learn an easier way to make these bows, because I know there's a way that you can do it with your fingers, but I have not mastered that yet. So I just kind of do it as if I was tying my shoe, and so far that's worked for me. So there's my bow. I'm going to go ahead and cut off this other tail over here. I won't be dovetailing these. Let's see, I'm going to get the tails down though. Pull it a little tighter. The center. Get the loops the size I want them. Pull the tail down. Okay. Like so. Okay, once I get it how I want it, I am going to stick a little bit of hot glue up inside the bow to hold it so it won't come undone. Okay. All right. Let me just pull the loops. All right, guys, I'm just going to go with that. Stick a little glue up under here. Keep that knot from coming undone. And I'm just going to put a bead of hot glue across this and glue the bow down. He's so cute. Pull the tail down. Pull this tail down. Okay. And I think I need to put a little bit of glue up under the front of this too to keep this tail from pulling itself back like that. Okay. A little glue under there. Okay. Ooh, got me. Owie, owie, owie. All right. That hot glue glob. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, now I want to cut these at an angle, the little tails. Okay. Just kind of cut it at an angle like that. Oh, he's so cute. Look at that hair, y'all. It's so funny. All right, sorry it took me so long to make the bow, but y'all, I really do need to brush up on my hair bow making skills because I'm not that fast with it. Get some paint off my hands. Chalk paint does come off fairly easily with a baby wipe. So, okay. All right, y'all. What else does it need? I'm kind of liking him just the way he is. The only other thing that I want to do is I want him to stand up. So I'm going to take a 2-inch wood block. I buy these from Amazon and they're weighted. They're not hollow like the ones you can get at the Dollar Tree. So these will work to glue behind it so this little guy will stand up. And all I'm going to do is put some hot glue on the actual wood block. Okay. And then I'm going to stand him up how I want him to be. And I'm going to take this wood block flat on the table and slide it up to the chicken. And last but not least, I added some white paint to embellish the polka dots and took a black Sharpie marker and drew some lines between his toes. I think he turned out so stinking cute. What do y'all think? Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment down below to let me know what you think, and click that bell so you won't miss out when I put out new content. Until next time, bye y'all.